Hello everyone, this is Raptor coming at you with another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Last episode we got polyjuiced into Headmaster Black, which is gonna be interesting because I'm spinny and I'm on my way to talk to Madame Kagawa, who is the professor of flying and who is already upset with of course they won't let me use the flu flame. Fine. I'll walk out like a stinking muggle. So yeah, if you guys don't remember, Madame Kagawa is not a fan of Professor Black, or Headmaster Black, because he cancelled Quidditch.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Ooh. I mean, I am acting as Black, so...
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now,
Good job, me.
To determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I hope it's me. Yay. So I'm guessing I'm going to be running across all the professors on my way.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
So that's why I can't use the flu flame. It wants me to deal with all the fun shenanigans.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
What could the headmaster want?
Hey Gareth, haven't seen you in a while. Can I open door? I mean, to be fair, my character hasn't interacted with Black all that much, so I wouldn't be too familiar with
Greetings.
his
I
particular
mean, out of my way, children.
demeanor. Wait, I have to go downstairs, don't I? I mean, I basically just have to exit the castle and just walk outside. That'll be like the quickest way to get to her. Oh, that's nice. We got some Christmas trees going up. Wait, where is... This castle is not easy to navigate. Okay, so I have to go to a bridge. Oh yeah, because Fig said like she's harassing my house elf. So I would have to go upstairs. Looks like it. Alright, I mean, surely the headmaster would have a faster way of traveling around and compared to just running. Oh wait, that's potions, yes. I remember that much. And then that's to the... Dang it. I know the in-game GPS is telling me the way, but it's not always accurate.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
I kinda want him to interact with Ominous. But I kind of can't because I think I would give
When I
myself away.
witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're
Okay.
fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What?
Oh.
Nonsense. That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I mean, I feel like Black would be the kind that says, like, go for it. Or that would be unwise, would be a more threatening kind of response. I mean, she's only talking about the Department of Magical Games. I don't think Black is too concerned
Good
about that.
idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Sweet. Cosplayed that perfectly.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Oh yeah, there's this. It'll be time for puzzles later
You
once I'm
call that a
back to...
shine on those boots? Do better.
There'll be plenty of times for that. Oh, no interactive with the headmaster. I see how it is. Such disrespect from a statue. Great Hall, Great Hall, Great Hall. Should be over here.
It's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Have I talked to her? I'm kind of curious. I know if I talk to Ominous, I'm pretty sure he would suspect that it's me.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Okay. So if
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Yeah, I feel like Ominous would deduce that it's me under that, but don't want to risk it. Although I am curious about like what kind of interaction he would
Chew
have.
with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Oh.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello,
Oh.
Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh,
Ignore the
very well.
I've
battling
decided to give him
armor
a bit
in the
more,
back.
leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here
random
as
armor
it
on the
is.
bottom. And I don't miss him.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on
Okay,
Fig.
me.
You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Nice save, me.
A wonderful job. Leeway for...
Well, at least someone's taken a notice
ought to
that
give
I'm.
Professor Fig some breathing room.
At least someone's taken notice that I am not going to my classes. Well, not like the classes are being made available for me. I'm learning all these different spells from teachers that shouldn't be teaching them.
Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
Huh? That's interesting.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
I don't recall coming across anything like this. I mean, it makes sense it would be like blood purity.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
Okay, cut off.
The
Alright.
polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
I don't remember burping being a warning, but okay. Oh, up the stairs. Perfect. Makes sense. No one will ever come across me in this off-travel corridor.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Interact. I just need to wait
Fig
it
was
off.
Right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
I mean, I'm like the worst person to give that polyjuice potion to, given that I'm rarely in class. Oops. Here we go. Okay. I mean, might as well get some busy work done. Oh, chest.
Alohomora.
What is this place? I've never been here before. Beige scarf. Yeah, why is there so many of these, like, really, like, weird spaces? And like, what would be the point of coming up here to overlook the Great Hall? I mean, I guess if you want a quiet area to talk to someone. I don't know, it seems like a weird space to build. Okay, so I need to get to the headmaster's office. It's over here. Oh. Yeah, there's like... I don't know how any student, let alone a 12-year-old, navigate this giganto castle. You start Hogwarts at 11 or 12, right? I think Harry was 11. Yeah, how do you expect students to like navigate this castle and get to their classes on time? I'm pretty sure a map would be rather useless given how just complex this castle is, because so many different levels. So it's like, okay, I'm at this part of the castle, but which level is it? Because there's not really much discernible levels. Is this the 3rd floor or is it the 5th floor? I can't tell. Boy, this seems like a very annoying way to get to the headmaster's office. I mean, surely Black and all the other headmasters and headmistress was just like apparate themselves into the office.
Alohomora.
But still a very convoluted path. What's this room? Ooh, goodies, goodies. Eh, fine chair. Steal some fruit. 'Cause I'm a jerk like that. Oh, what? Trying to get the chest, not the chestnuts. Darling sister, delighted to receive your recent owl. Sounds as if you are, as usual, rising through the challenges presented by not only the students but also a certain headmaster. Your patience knows no bounds. Speaking of patience, thank you for all you've done for Gareth. Your instincts are sharp indeed. A delicate balance of discipline and creative encouragement is all he needs. I confess I'm glad his fellow students have replaced his own family when it comes to trying out his latest brews. Marvelous how he spins it. You're the first lucky ones. Never mentions the possibility of untoward reactions. Well, I must be off. Apologies for the short note. Seems the youngest has got herself into a bit of predicament. Tossed a garden gnome into the neighbor's dirigible plums again. Anyway, hope to see you at the holidays. Sending my love, G. Okay, so obviously this is to Professor Weasley. Since Gareth is like her nephew. Ooh, big chest. Unidentified. So I'm guessing this is where the deputy headmistress lives. I mean, it is cozy. But that is like, again, she has to she has to go through this long winding road to get up to the headmaster's or to her own room. Not even talking about the headmaster's room, it's just her own room. Alright, so who lives here? Professor Hecat. Oh. As discussed, I have corresponded with my goblin acquaintances at Gringotts. All have condemned Ranrock's actions, and some privately consider that his motives may not be what they seem. From what I've heard of his treatment towards others of his own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I am inclined to agree with our friends at the bank. I will let you know what more I hear. Suffice to say that for now we must remain vigilant. Respectfully, Aesop Sharp. Oh, okay, so Potions Professor and Defense Against Dark Arts are suspicious of goblins. Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to. Okay, so Professor Hecat stays here. So that's 2 professors that live near the headmaster's office. Okay. I think I've... Oh yeah. I still haven't figured out this one. Oh, there's chests I missed. What did I miss? Okay, enough lollygagging around. So do the professors, I wonder, do they get to choose which room they stay in? Or is it just like whatever room's available when the previous professors retire?
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
That's a gargoyle? I thought it was supposed to be a hippogriff. Okay.
Toujours pure.
Well, that's certainly different from the movie interpretation. Gosh, so many winding staircases. I don't know
I
how
wonder
anyone...
if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Where the chests appear? Oh.
Revelio.
Sleeping portraits. Not all headmasters and headmistresses enjoy reliving the day-to-day challenges of running a school of witchcraft and wizardry. Some prefer a well-earned nap when possible. Oh, where's that stuff? The next room? Oh. Okay.
Alohomora.
That's very confusing. Why would the game just pop up those chests if I'm not in the right floor for it? Alright, where is this? Whose room is this? Let's find out. Dear Phineas. Who's Phineas? Children have been asking about to return. Belvina in particular chooses to do so each day at breakfast and is engulfed in sulk when I remind her you are ensuring the quality of future education. Sirius and Phineas rarely send me an owl, although when they do, they never mention you. I'm certain they're proud of you and all that you're doing for Hogwarts. Having one's father as headmaster is a tremendous honor. Merlin helped me. Cygnus is now crawling and following Arcturus about like an unwelcome shadow. Arcturus is begging for an invisibility potion, and frankly, I can't blame him. I'd be tempted to brew one if it weren't for the internal sniveling that Cygnus would regale me with. Perhaps we'll see you during the next school holiday, but please don't feel any obligation. We can manage Ursula. Ah, so this Phineas Black. I don't know, because the professors don't even use their first names that much, so give me a break. So we have Phineas and Phineas Jr.? Sirius Black, is that who we think it is? I mean, this is 100 years, so... Wait, that doesn't quite math out. Because this is 100 years before Harry Potter. Because Sirius was in his 40s? During Harry Potter, so this can't be the same Sirius. Because he would have to be like way older than 40. Okay, so that means Professor Weasley here is maybe Molly's grandmother or grand aunt. Cygnus, Arcturus, Belvina. Yeah, I don't think Sirius... I haven't really looked at the Black family tree, but I don't think Sirius had any siblings, or if he did, he didn't mention them. Because, who was it?
Revelio.
That one witch. The one that Molly, like, pretty much owned at the Battle of Hogwarts. So she was, like... She was a cousin of Sirius? Okay, I heard... I heard a chime. Chime. Okay, well, it's not here. Oh. Is there another? Yeah, I heard the little hum of a page. Where is that? Okay, I don't want to progress yet. Where's this go? Open? Open? Spinny.
Revelio.
So I already got the page here. Or is the game bugging out? And it's telling me there's a page nearby where there isn't.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Okay.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
Beetle the Bard.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Drinking your tea. Alright.
Revelio.
I hear a chime. Oh. There we go. The Sorting Hat! This enchanted hat was created by the 4 founders of Hogwarts as a means by which students would be placed into one of the 4 school houses. Skilled at legilimency, the Sorting Hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing it to determine their thoughts and abilities. Okay, let me get some more goodies around
That
here.
must be the pedestal.
Oh, not that. This. And then there's... Oh. Is that the font? Okay.
Revelio.
Alright. Go read stuff. Apothecary receipt, cure for boils, 1 file. Okay, this one. Hair tonic, mustache wax, Bundamun pomade, comb pearl handled, back scratcher gold handled, doxicide paid in very small part, reminder to be billed to ministry. Well then, Black. Grab one of your apples. Is that all there is? Pensive, that's what it is. That's a pensive. Can I go down here? I can. This is a very tight spot. Okay. I've had enough. On to the book. Spoopy. Deathly Hollows? Is Beetle the Bard or Deathly Hollows? Because Beetle the Bard is just a compendium.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You
Hi.
must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
So it is Deathly
The
Hollows.
first you will need is a cloak.
Okay, so... without being seen... You're not even gonna give me this spell for it? I guess I can crouch. I can't even crouch?
In
Okay.
this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Yeah, thanks for giving me a linear path. I mean, this does look trippy, but... Ah, fantastic. Oh, thanks. Cloak, cloak, cloak. Can I... Alright, I'm just looking for a random cloak. Is it in a box? Wow, this book's a lot scarier than I thought it'd be. Oh, someone's hiding out too.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
Can I jump walls? Nope.
I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Oh. Well, that's just... Yeah. Oh yeah, Metal Gear. Solid Snake. Oh!
Death.
I thought Death was one individual, not a bunch of little minions. How could this happen?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Maybe. I mean, my disillusionment spell seems to be working just fine. Okay, so... where do I go inside? Oh.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
She's doing a really good job of playing hide and seek.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Oh, come on. Am I gonna have to start over? Do I really need to do it as fast as I can? Because I don't know, I think that's what screwed me over last time.
That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Come on, dude, look away. Oh, jeez.
Nothing this way, but more danger. Must be another way to find you.
Oh my gosh.
I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Oh, crap.
That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Oh.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
Oh, I do not like that the game gave me William Weld. I don't remember the three brothers having to fight death. I mean, there's the one brother that got the Elder Wand, but he didn't fight death. He just, you know, he fought someone else. Oh, come on. Can I go out this door? Nope, 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 nope. Dude, really?
Now's my chance.
Can I jump the bed? I'm guessing not.
That's the way forward.
Is it over yet? Can I get the cloak?
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Okay. How do I fight for the Elder Wand? Am I going this way?
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Guess I'm gonna have to eventually fight.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
That was stressful.
You have had one death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
So
Wield
it's
the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
yeah, it is Elder Wand. As long as you don't stick any guardians on me, I'll take it.
I've never felt such power.
Alright, am I gonna murder death? That's my next path forward. That looked really creepy. Nice. Out of the way, falling rubble with questionable physics. I mean, I doubt there's anything worth collecting here. Oh. I actually got the dueling feat. I mean, you gave me all the skills that I needed, which is nice. More minions. Ow. Ah, come on. Well. Can you at least refill my bar? Now I gotta go brew more Wiggenweld after this. get it. It's the power. Ooh, Wigan Weld? Yes. More enemies. Whoa. Alright, you're sending me the big dude. Oh, really? Ah, come on. Ah. Jeez. Dude, they're not giving me any, like, ancient magic. Ah. Jeez. If you send another troll on me, I'm gonna be very mad. You don't say, game. Oh. Seriously? Oh, come on. Stupid cooldowns. Dang it. Ah. You're giving me nothing, game. This is not challenging, this is infuriating. How am I supposed to avoid getting hit by the stupid rock? You're not gonna let me move mid-cast. Oh my god. Dude, I just used half my Wigan Well right now. Jeez. More. Ah. Dude, how am I supposed to get a hit in if you're constantly demanding that I dodge? Oh my gosh. How am I supposed to dodge anything when you just throw all these enemies at me? Seriously? Like, you're basically forcing me to use up my Wigan Weld. There's no way I can dodge these. As soon as I dodge one, I get hit by another. Like, I can't dodge multiple enemies. Am I seriously out of chomping cabbage? Or is the game's not letting me use it? Of course. You throw multiple enemies at me and deny me the use of the only thing that can help. Oh gosh, that's like 13 Wigan Welds I had to drink through. That is so much bullshit. Oh my god. I hate this combat. Well, it's not so much the combat I hate, it's the fact that the game developers thought, oh, let's just dump like a dozen of enemies on you and then friggin' handicap you by giving you a friggin' cooldown on all of your spells. That is what gets me. If the combat system was more Kingdom Hearts-like, where you don't have to worry about cooldown, I'd be fine. Give me the stinking resurrection stone already.
simple stone. This must be for me.
Am I gonna meet Miriam? Because I'm pretty sure my parents don't even matter anymore in this story.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
Am I gonna have to fight some more? Because I would like my 13 Wiggenwell to be reimbursed.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Neve! Why? May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
I'm guessing these are all Hogwarts professors. And I have to fight it in Fury.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Well, your portrait's been doing a fine job of mimicking your mannerisms without you.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
As long as you don't give me a stupid guardian, I'm fine. Alright, let's see what happened to Isadora. I'm guessing she's the reason why they have magic repositories. Because given what Ranrock has been doing, I'm guessing his magic is pain magic.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
Uh-oh.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it.
Oh, here we go.
I choose to embrace it.
Dark side. She is Anakin. Doth Plagueis the wise. I mean, there's a reason why they're restrictive on how it's used, because it's pretty powerful magic. Alright, so Isadora got in contact with a goblin named Bragbor. They went around building repositories of pain magic, dark magic, but chose the keepers' homes as their sources? That's kind of weird. Or is it just like Isidore's way of giving the keepers the middle finger as to like, oh, you've kept all this magic to yourself, so here we go, I'm building a repository underneath all your houses and putting all the pain magic there because she just wanted to end her father's pain. But like Percival said, it's like it's not her pain to take away, but now she's using it to like become more and more powerful. So would this make Isidore the first dark wizard, I wonder? I mean, how long have dark wizards been in existence for?
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
Disturbing. Well,
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Wow. Alright then. Wield Deathly Hollow. Well, I welded all 3 of them. Well, so far I like Naeem's, which is, just has me going through the story of the Deathly Hollows, but so far,
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Oh. Okay, Professor Weasley? Just gonna say, like... I'm gonna... Was there supposed to be voice acting there and it just not register? Okay, which ones? Okay. Deek to sister, okay. Okay, so this is the latest one. Deke tells me he shared with you his experience with the Phoenix. Please check in with him when you get the chance. He has an idea for you that I thought worth exploring. Okay. And then Sebi. I wonder, how many have I gotten from that site? See, I only got like 5 letters from her. Whereas Sebastian, I've got 7. Yeah, Poppy, I've only interacted like a few times. Lucan, oh, it's that. Who else? Yeah, I haven't even gotten any correspondence with Gareth. So it's Natsai, Sebi, and then Poppy, who are my like major side characters. There's Serona. Yeah, it's like the game clearly wants me to like be best buds with Natsai or Sebastian, but the story elements like really develop more relationship between me and Sebastian as opposed to me and Natsai. I mean, granted, Natsai's she has an okay story, but I feel it's a bit too one-dimensional. Basis for Black Neon. Okay. Surprise meeting. Phoenix Rising. Okay. How much time do I have left? I really want to continue my quest, but I don't know. I feel like with Poppy, I'm probably gonna get Dragon, and then that's Natty. Like, the stuff with Rookwood and the Poachers is important too. Like, I don't feel emotionally invested with Natty as opposed to Sebastian. And actually I feel like more emotionally invested in Poppy because now like her family's gotten involved and she's like really committed to like taking down the Poachers. And I do like an opportunity to interact with centaurs because that's like my favorite like Greek mythological creature. Natty, there's not really much with her that I can connect with. The game doesn't even show me having any like correspondence with my own parents, so I can't even connect with her on that level. I don't know, I kind of want that achievement to like get all the side quests. I guess I'll do with that. Then after Hogsmeade, Forbidden Forest is right there. So I guess Sebastian's gonna have to wait. Let's head over to Hogsmeade, see what Natty's plans are. Hey, Natsai.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm always up for a murder.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Okay.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Alright.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Okay, but...
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
don't I need written testimonials rather than, you know, just their word? Well, I don't know how the Hogwarts justice system works. Look at the 3 broomsticks all decked out. I wish they would do that to the 3 broomsticks at Universal. I mean, I don't know if it's in the budget to decorate Hogsmeade for Halloween and Christmas, but it's worth it.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Upstairs. Cause yeah, Universal Studios Hollywood, which is the Universal park nearest to me, like, they've been open since 2012, so yeah, it's been several years by now. I don't know why Universal.
What have I done?
I don't know why Universal hasn't gone around to decorating Hogsmeade for Halloween and Christmas, because they're already going all in with Grinchmas as their Christmas event. So, I don't know. Like for Halloween, they have the Death Eaters wandering around Hogsmeade, but they haven't really put any Christmas or Halloween decorations up for Halloween time.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles, and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Oof.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
I guess.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No. I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Imperio?
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Aw, that's cute.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Well, we're far past that. Mrs. Ray, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other
I'm gonna
two
drink some
friends.
butterbeer.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Okay, first of all, why you put the note behind the counter? Well, first of all, why are you even reading it at your place of employment when your boss can see you? And second of all, why didn't you just pocket the note instead of just putting it behind the counter where someone can reach and get it?
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Oh, you guys are terrible at the secret.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
I guess. Fathers are fickle like that.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Alright, so our goal is to just free all these people from the blackmail. Harlow and Rookwood, presumably, would lose their power over these people, and then I guess they're gonna come after me. Because I'm like the last asset that they have going for them since they're in league with Ranrock.
Must be around here somewhere.
Meeps. Hello there. Oh.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Welp. They're just trying to survive. I can't blame him for wanting to cover his own butt, even if it did result in Mr. Bickle's death. I mean, since I'm a young person, yes, I would definitely say that. But as someone who's had a bit more world experience, then...
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow, as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Beckle's friends. Now to find Natty.
So his blackmail is just to keep quiet, which, I mean, since all the Hogsmeade are well aware of their dealings, I'm not sure why the officer is hesitant. I mean, even with... I think I already pet that one. Even with all the evidence, it's not like the Ministry of Magic is gonna act on anything.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Oh boy. I've got a bad feeling about this. Did she get captured? Natty, if you got captured, I'm gonna be very disappointed in you. I mean, you're so gung-ho about taking down Rookwood and Harlow, and you get yourself captured as well, which is counterintuitive to your goals.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Oh boy.
Natty's
Oh
warned.
boy.
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Great rescue mission. Sorry, did not see where that showed. If it showed anything. Oh.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Oh, sweet. Hidden dungeon. I get to rob the robbers.
Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. A hidden door.
Fine, I was... okay. I've been recording for a long time.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Oh, I am low on Wiggenweld. Okay, I'm gonna... let's see if the game will let me buy some Wiggenweld, because I do have the cash, and I don't want to... I mean, I haven't gotten that far, but still. Okay, fine, I guess I'm going into this with 3 Wiggenweld. It's not like the game's done anything to make it easier than for me.
Better be sure I'm not seen.
Door. Okay, I could use some...
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Yes, I am quite conductive. I'm gonna steal all your cash too. This is... You are as dear to me as an augury whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as croup can be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart, I wanted not undone. You have charmed me from the very start, you have always been the one. Dulcibea Felber. Aww.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Oh, that was from a book? Okay. Let's see.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Alright, alternative route.
I don't know why they're called unforgivable curses. Using them don't bother me none.
Speaking of... You are right. I should use them.
The more graves I fill, the more galleons I get. Won't hear me complain.
At least I only had to find 2 things. Or actually 3, because I'm finding that other officer's husband? Question mark? Let's go Rob. Yes. Just a moment, Natty. I'm trying to collect ill-gotten goods. Okay, so talk to you first.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon one. It must be blocked by something.
Is it in the box?
Revelio. Mr. Abe's wand could be in there.
In where?
Protego! Revelio.
Yeah, I need to use that more often. It's just that it's kind of pointless when I've got so many enemies surrounding me and I don't know who to react to. There we go. My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over and certain to read it again each hour until we're able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you're doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness has been an existential challenge indeed. And now I am off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
I'm hearing the stinking chime, but I'm not seeing anything. Oh my gosh, you kidding me?
Hello, Hamora.
I was friggin' Revelioing all over this room. And that didn't show up. I was dumb. I mean, at least I found the love letter, but still.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
Jeez. That took forever.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Did you not see them casting disillusionment on this stupid chest? Could have at least told me.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Ah, jeez. I only got 2 Wiggenweld. You got some Wiggenwelds of your own? Because I don't know if this is going to be enough for the next fight. Is this the way I came in? I do not remember coming in this way. Oh, wait.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Girl, haven't you got yourself in enough trouble? And trouble we are in. Hello.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the 2 of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you 2.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the 2 of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Like you've been handling them thus far. I mean, the authorities haven't been much help. That's why we're kind of been taking things into our own hands. Fine, yell at me.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
I'm already gonna be meeting you. So I guess I've got like 5 more quests with Nettie. Oh, now you want me to just read mail instead of having it read to me. Thanks, game. As soon as I can get over the stinking wall. What order are these quests supposed to be? Because I'm already meeting Sebastian. But then I'm also doing this side quest in regards to like his stuff. And I also got Poppy. I mean, the next chapter doesn't seem like it's gonna be too long. So I could probably afford to do like all the side quests. I mean, I don't have to, but I am curious about where these relationships are gonna go. And I've already been like so invested in Sebi's quest. So for now, I'm just gonna head back to room of requirement and get all the stuff identified. Okay, what's this? Oh, auto. The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for a honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck, Auto Dibble. Whoa. Alright. Dude moves fast. I'll give him that. Alright, now I need to make a ton more Wiggenweld. And it kind of sucked that the game wouldn't let me use my dang chomping cabbage during that third trial. At the very least I can appreciate. No. Okay, well that's fine, because I need to make more Wiggenweld anyways. Where are you at, Deke?
Deke
Hello.
has some exciting news to share.
Do you now?
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Indeed. Well, better go rescue
I'd
it.
better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Well, it's a good thing I haven't left yet. New quest available. Phoenix Rising. Okay. Well, if I'm gonna meet Poppy next, then that would make sense for me to get this quest going so I can get them both done. So yeah, that would have to be all for now. Still not a good relationship with Natty, and the fact that she got herself friggin' captured. I was like, come on girl, even like every other student that I've interacted with, they're more than capable of holding their own, and then here we got Natty getting herself captured. Like, come on girl, you're the one who initiated this whole thing against Rookwood and Harlow, and yet you got yourself friggin' captured. Like, what up with that? So yeah, my relationship, I feel like I want to see like a relationship stats, like how they do in the Until Dawn, those kinds of games where it's like choice based. I want to see like how my relationship stacks up with every student that I've come across. Like Gareth, Imelda basically got nothing. Ominous, Sebastian, like I want to see how I rank, because I'm pretty sure with everything that I've done with Natty is still fairly low, whereas with Sebastian, like how many owls do I have from him now? Where is he? Yeah, I'm up to like 8 letters from him. Whereas with Natty, I've just got 5. And Poppy, I probably will have another one, unless her quest ends with the Phoenix. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It feels like the game doesn't do enough to flesh out Natty's story. Whereas, I don't know. It's weird. Because the game obviously is leaning hard on me being best buds with Sebastian and by proxy Ominous. But then every other character just feels sidelined. I wonder if that's on purpose, or is like, are you supposed to be close to characters that are within your house? Which I guess makes sense, but also that just kind of make it cliche, because you're not really building connections to people outside of your house, which again would have been a much more interesting story for Harry Potter if Ron and Hermione were from different houses and they get together with Harry and like do all these stuff.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Reb and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Well, there we go, letter number 6. But again, it's like, I think I'm halfway through the game, and that's as much correspondence I got with Natty as opposed to Sebi. So yeah, that'll be all for now. Until next time, this is Zooraptor signing off. Laters.